Can LeBron James and Russell Westbrook actually win together? Can it really make this work? I don't think so. And I think one of these players is gonna have to go. I am a Westbrook fan. I love his game. I feel like the media has definitely been hating on him for sure. Always, always. It's just they always on rush. They pick their players like they don't like Kyrie. You know, there's other guys too that they just pick on. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't go along with what other media has to say. You know what I mean? And the guys like that, the media have their way of giving them a hard time. You know what I mean? They don't care about the mental illness in that situation. All they care about is, getting recognized for whatever they can make up about a person. Um, but let's check out some stats here, man. Now we're gonna start off, with attempting to trade on Westbrook. Right now, the Lakers are currently sitting at 8-9. LeBron just came back, and we could check from the stats right here. Like, all right, LeBron James with 2 assists. It does that even sound right? Like LeBron James with just 2 assists. You know what I mean? Um, that's not right. He's been normally the facilitator for this team, even with Westbrook out there. But I guess a lot has changed since then. I don't know, but Westbrook only had 6 assists, 4 rebounds. But I really don't think these guys can play together. Westbrook only had 12 points. LeBron had 23. Shot from real good from the field. But let's go to when LeBron was out against Milwaukee. And let's check out Westbrook. 19 points, 15 assists. You know what I'm saying? So he had 15 assists in that game. And, they lost, but still, we seen a better Westbrook in that game. And Anthony Davis just 18 points, man. Like, you know, Horton Tucker had a good game, but can't win like that. Anthony Davis, you all star. You gotta do more than that. You know what I mean? So I don't understand that. But let's look at the Bulls game. Westbrook 25, 6, and 8. He just seems more flexible when LeBron is not on the floor. We can say we want. They lost that game too, but still, it just seems like a better, getting a better Westbrook with LeBron out. Sparking, can they actually play together? In this game right here, he had 14, 11, and 7 assists. He still is struggling with the assists. And honestly, it's coming from the team. This is a team issue, meaning people is not playing like Westbrook. They're not playing up to speed with Westbrook. They're not in the spots like Westbrook. Maybe if you have Ellington, Malik Monk, Horton Tucker, maybe an Anthony Davis, it's gonna have to be somebody else that can allow Westbrook to penetrate. Maybe he's better off coming off the bench. But Westbrook and LeBron on the floor together, I just don't see this happening. Unless something is just dramatically changed, I don't see this lineup beating too many teams. I mean, let's look at the games. From the beginning, from the first game of the year, Westbrook, he was definitely out of it, trying to find a zone. But even LeBron James then only had like 5 assists. Like, he's really giving up the assist on point and worrying about other stuff I see, and trying to let Westbrook, take over that. And it's just allowing LeBron not to be LeBron that we know far as the facilitator. So let's take it from that game. And I don't know, man. I just do not see how this works with 2 passers, 2 playmakers, 2 guys that love to drive in to the lane. I don't see how this is going to work. with them too. Like, let me know in the comment section, but let's go ahead and work on a trade and see can we get Westbrook out of here. Like I said, I'm a Westbrook fan. I would love for this to work, but to be honest, I don't think this is gonna work. It's just not gonna work. You're paying this guy $44 million, bro. I just don't think it's gonna work. We're gonna try different trade scenarios too. Because we don't mind. We don't have to get back a point guard. Because we got Kendrick Nunn, and we feel. I think the Lakers feel like when he comes back, he's gonna be something to look forward to playing. So, I trade this man. Trade Westbrook. It's definitely needed to be done. Need to be done ASAP. All right, let's see what we get just for Westbrook. Okay, we got 10 offers. So instead of me just going and seeing who I need and seeing what kind of blockbuster deal I need to pull off to try to get another star, the Lakers really don't need another star. Like, you don't have to have another all-star type player to come in here and fit into the system. You just need somebody that's going to play hard and buy into the system and allow LeBron to be the facilitator. That's when they won the championship. LeBron was the main facilitator. So you're not going to win without that happening, period. All right, so we got Rubio and Kevin Love. I'm definitely not into that. That would reunite Kevin Love and LeBron James, but who wants to see that at this point? So I'm good with that. Al Horford and Marcus Smart, and I want to make sure that I do deals that make sense. I don't want to do any deals that don't make any sense that I know teams is not gonna do. So I want to try to keep this thing as realistic as possible when trying to look for trades in this situation. So that's Westbrook and Ellington for Horford and Marcus Smart. This is not a bad deal. I say that Marcus Smart is definitely what buys into the system. Doesn't have to be the one that gets the final play. He will give up whatever to make that final play. Definitely, it's definitely this would be definitely a good deal, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But giving up Wayne Ellington, he's definitely hitting some big threes I've seen this season. Giving up Wayne Ellington would be a lot. You know what I mean? That would be something that I don't agree with, because you need those shooters out there, But this will be, having Al Horford can stretch the floor. That would be a perfect fit. And maybe Anthony Davis could actually play the 4 and Al Horford could play the 5, and he can get what he want, and the Lakers can be able to space the floor for LeBron James to be able to work like he wants to. So this could be, like I said, a player like Al Horford will fit in good. You know what I'm saying? Player like Al Horford definitely fit in good. So we got Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson. For Melo. Personally, I don't think they're gonna trade Melo. Melo, he's having a great season right now. I wouldn't do this deal personally. I don't think this deal is gonna be realistic, to be honest. Westbrook with his hard working, mentality. I see him with the Heat. You know what I'm saying? I see that, but not in this trade scenario. Now my Hornets want to get involved. We got Gordon Hayward and Terry Rozier, but it's not going to work. We already got LaMelo Ball, and it's just not going to work. That's just definitely not going to work. Me as a Hornets fan, hell no. I love Westbrook. That's my dude, but not in this situation. Now we got something interesting. Harrison Barnes and Buddy Hield. Remember, it was a lot of spark in the summertime about the Lakers trying to acquire Buddy Hield. Now look at this deal right here. And you getting Harrison Barnes. Another defender, shooter. But they want Carmelo Anthony, though. They want Carmelo, man. If this deal could be done without Melo, this would be the deal. You getting Harrison Barnes and you getting Buddy Hield. They're, going to be there for multiple years. Westbrook is no guarantee. You know what I mean? Is he going to come back for less money? But personally, I wouldn't want him back. if it's not going to work this year, it's definitely not going to work next year. It shouldn't take a whole season for you to figure things out. You know what I mean? Maybe after the All-Star break, if things don't start to pick up, but that's going to be so close to the trade deadline. So I don't know. So now we got Brandon Ingram and Stat Taransky. I know I said his name right. Saturansky, something like that. I remember he used to play for the Bulls, I believe. This is an okay deal. We getting another score. Brandon Ingram, bringing him back to the Lakers. I'm just trying to figure out how to work. I mean, LeBron, like I said, will be back as the point guard, and then you can have Brandon Ingram come right in that the small forward position. So this could be something that could be decent. Brandon Ingram, he already got his contract deal. He's putting up good offensive numbers, and this is what you want. You want another scorer other than LeBron. And I feel like at this stage of his career, if his game is if he can still play the same game as he playing with the Pelicans and bring that over to the Lakers, back to the Lakers, and still be that dominant guy, then which I mean he averaged 18 points when he was there. So maybe this could be something that is out there, because I'd rather give up Rondo, which I don't really think that they would do. I personally think they're gonna keep Rondo, but so it had to be another player in the midst of that. But getting a younger player, he's 24, man. He's 24. Bringing him back may be a good idea. Jeremy Grant and Trey Lyles. Oh no, I'm definitely not doing that. Ooh. CP3, which CP3 is happy where he's at. I don't think a deal like this realistically would happen. He just signed another deal. He's happy with Phoenix. I don't think he wanted to give that up to go play with LeBron, even though they may be close or whatever, but I just don't think that's gonna work. Bring him in there for that. I just don't think that'll work. He's happy where he's at. This is unrealistic. Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green. That's unrealistic. Now, I personally, I like this deal right here, but Rondo, I want to keep Rondo. But I like this deal right here. And I would love it to be just for these two, but I guess they're gonna have to have another $10 million to come in for to even this deal out. Because like I said, man, old boy just getting too much money. But I also like the Harrison Barnes and Buddy Hield deal, because I don't need a point. I'm getting two Brandon Ingrams basically. I mean, bro, Buddy Hield, he's still 28. He can, he's shooting 40% from the 3-point land. He's still a scorer. Then you got Harrison Barnes. I mean, he's a scorer as well. Can shoot the three. You getting two of these guys in. You know what I mean? Now, will that take Melo's spot? No, because one of these guys will be starting. Probably Melo will probably end up starting. So it won't hurt anyone's playing time, I don't think. But this would be a good deal, personally. So, but I would love the Ingram deal. You know what I'm saying? I just think bringing in Brandon Ingram, it won't affect the rotation much, because when you look at the rotation, you still got Horton Tucker. You don't want to take and put too many guys that's going to be in that mix. You already got Melo there. You know what I mean? He's older. He's already proven himself. So, you don't want too many guys at that small forward position or that shooting guard position, because you want, Horton Tucker to get that playing time. So, you already got Malik Monk. You want to get him playing time. You already got Wayne Ellington. He want to get playing time. So you got guys. Kent Bazemore can go. I'm going to tell you that right now. Kent Bazemore, the defense that he's been playing, I've been seeing him. I don't even know why he's on the floor. I'm guessing because of injuries, but he got to go. Guys like him, Kent Bazemore, Avery Bradley. If I can get rid of these guys, man, I'm definitely gonna try to do it. Whenever Trevor Ariza comes back, that's gonna be a big help for this team. Austin Reeves, he was getting playing time as well. So you got guys that they just need to be there. But when you got Westbrook and when you got LeBron out there congested the floor or whatever, it's not good. So we definitely got to trade. We definitely got to get rid of him. So that's why I'd rather bring in um that's why I'd rather bring in back in Brandon Ingram, because it'll just fit better with the system that I'm already running, because I can put the starting lineup could be LeBron James, who could be the two guard possibly. Maybe who's already the two guard? I think they be having it in Bazemore or Ellington. So I mean it could be Ellington maybe, or Malik Monk. One of them could be the starters. One of these guys. And then you can have Brandon Ingram, and then you can have Melo at the power forward possibly, and Anthony Davis. That's a good starting five. And then you can have Horton Tucker coming off the bench, along with Kendrick Nunn, and you still gonna have Rondo there too. So Kent Bazemore could pick up then every Bradley. You still gonna have a decent bench too. But that starting lineup will look good. You know what I'm saying? That starting lineup will look good. And then having a younger guy that's just gonna be there, that's already signed in his contract with Brandon Ingram, that's gonna be there for the next 3-4 seasons. That's good for Anthony Davis. Because you want somebody that's gonna pair it with him. That's the main thing. You're gonna want somebody that's gonna be able to pair up with him in the future. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna want that. Because right now, you got Orton Tucker is gonna be there for a little bit. You don't have no all-star, no guy that's gonna be with him a long term. Westbrook, this can be his year, like he's gone. So then you have to go and search for somebody. So why give up all them pieces? You gave up all them pieces to bring Westbrook here, and possibly just for 1 year, because he could be out after this year. You see what I'm saying? Well, you got LeBron still here for the next 2 years, and Anthony Davis for 3. And then you right back again trying to find somebody else who's going to fit into your system, while you can honestly get rid of him now. So let me see something. I'm all about having bigs on the team, so I don't even see where DeAndre Jordan is at. Oh, there you go. He right here. Let's see what deals I can get for both of these guys. See what deals I can get. Ooh, for Bam. If it was realistic, I would make this happen. If it was realistic, but Pat Riley not doing that. And I like this deal right here. I think it's going to be the deal right here, because I would have to give up DeAndre Jordan, which is fine. I got Dwight Howard there. This is where and the bigs will get their playing time. Like Dwight, they won't have to choose between Dwight Howard or DeAndre Jordan. I think that's going to be the deal I'm gonna run with. D'Angelo Russell could return. That'll be pretty good too. And Patrick Beverly giving you defense, which you need, but like I said, that's gonna be too crazy on that point guard position. So I'm gonna go with this deal. Brandon Ingram. Yeah, we're gonna make this happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right, so that deal is done. I got one more deal I want to do though. I got one more deal I want to look for. Then we have the Avery Bradleys or whatever. I'm all about Kent Bazemore, Avery Bradley. I want them gone. If I can get them gone for somebody that's gonna, could be, could fill in the void. These two guys are okay, but I feel like Lakers are giving them too much time and they're not gonna be valuable. I mean, I just don't feel like those were some good signs to me. Just had to throw them together, put together some pieces, I know, but still, I just feel like that was just a wasted deal. I really don't see nobody else is catching my eye right now for these two guys. Ben McElmore. I think we already tried that. I think that didn't work. Damian Lee and Gary Payton the second. They're not gonna do that deal. You know what I'm saying? Rodney Hood. I guess I try to keep these guys and let it work out, but I really don't like them. But bringing Brandon Ingram back to the Lakers, I think that's going to be pretty good right there. Got the new big three. You know what I'm saying, with Melo. We're gonna see how this thing works. We're gonna ride this thing out. I don't think we're gonna try to add no more pieces to this team. Because I think you can't get no better than what they're gonna get. Because with Brandon, when Kendrick Nunn get right, you're gonna be even better at the point guard position. So let me see. Let me go back. Let me I was gonna do this roster. Let me change LeBron position back to point guard. We do that from the editing thing. No, I don't want to do it from there. Let's remove change and return. Or get it. That drops something down too. That's cool. That's fine. We're gonna bring him down to a 90. And I would love for him to be not just a point guard, but maybe like a point forward or something like that. But he's just gonna be a point guard. That's fine. Changes. Anthony Davis center, power forward, LeBron point. This is when they won it. So, you know, that's just what we're gonna base it off of. You know what I'm saying? When they won it, they had LeBron at the point, and that frees up the floor, in my opinion, giving LeBron give LeBron back to get back the ball so he can take control. All right, so now go set this lineup up. Back out of it, have the computer do it. Go back. LeBron James, Avery Bradley. I mean, I'm not mad at this lineup right here. I feel Melo should start, especially in this system. This is not a little bad, but give LeBron the keys. Give LeBron the keys. Now let's see what they do for the next month. After we're gonna simulate the regular season, we're gonna do the 2 million deals. I always have computer do that. Hopefully, we can pick up some wins. Always have computer do that. All right, so let's see. That was the Boston. So we won. Yeah, the game after the trade. We're gonna check the stats out. Brandon Ingram first game 29 points. LeBron 24. Look at that, 14 assists. That's the highest this season. So putting LeBron back at what he do, full control, no one's in the way. You see how everybody's eating. You see how everybody is eating. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna eat. So I like this. 8 assists. Like I said, he's not gonna be always the scorer. You know, Ingram only 7 points. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? This was a losing effort in New York. Take the winning game out. LeBron James triple double, 10 assists. I like the way Anthony Davis been getting, some points too. Melo been scoring as well. Like, yo, this something right here could do good now. I'm telling you. Something like this can happen. LeBron James, 34, 10, and 8. Still getting up there with the assist though. You know what I mean? He's back facilitating the ball full time. Yo, not saying it's a championship team, but this is definitely a better team than before. So let's go ahead and see if we simulate this regular season. Currently, what, 16, 11? Stable all trades. Yeah, we're gonna ride this thing out. That whatever happens, happens. We got rid of Westbrook, and I think now eventually this team is gonna turn it up. They don't like they still not really turning up. You know what I mean? Still kind of uh flashing around that 500 mark. They're losing some, winning some, losing some. So I still think they'll get to late 40s, maybe. Oh man, they lost a lot right then. Lost 5 in a row. My God. Can we actually save the Lakers? I don't think so, man. Oh man. We didn't. We made it though. We made the playoffs. We are the 6th seed. Or we're in the playoff or in the play-in. Nah, like we're actually. Nah, yeah. We in it. We in it. We actually in it. Let me check the standings. But that's not normally. That's not like the Western Conference. League standings. Yeah, like 6th place, 41-41. They're in the play-in. Wow. So we just missed the play-in. Yeah, this is definitely not good. LeBron, he's on fire right now. Malik Monk's the starter. Oh, where's Brandon Ingram? Brandon Ingram's not the starter. They got Horton Tucker in. So there's been a change in the lineup right here. All right, let's go ahead and simulate the play-in. So it's crazy. We got New Orleans the first round with Westbrook and all. Let's simulate the round. Oh man. Oh, and they beat us. Oh my God. And that's Anthony Davis, former team, and Westbrook. Yep, you got Westbrook and Zion on the same team. See a team like this, Westbrook would thrive on. Westbrook would thrive on though, for real. Like he really would thrive on. Wow, New Orleans won the second round. They won the third. Oh my God. So you mean to tell me this move right here will give Russell Westbrook his first ring, defeating in the first round his former team that they gave up everything for to get? Wow. Seeing Zion and Westbrook, I'm telling you, that could be something big. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I'm a Westbrook fan. Like a lot of people hate on Westbrook for some reason. Normally because of the media. If the media talk bad about a person, then you see that same person comes right back and talk bad about them. 9 times out of 10, they got that shit from the media. So this could be something crazy, but I love Westbrook and I'm very confident, and I hope he will end up getting the rings from somewhere. But this move right here, this trade could get him a ring. And I mean, the roster they got is not bad. You know what I'm saying? With Zion, you know how much energy Zion and Westbrook can actually bring? Oh my God, bro. It could be something, definitely a new place like this. I think for Westbrook, he needs to admit, when he's around people like that, he can really work with them and really put them in the spots that he needs them to go. It's hard to telling these veterans where to go at and how I want you to be. And especially they've been doing it for so long, they still going to want to do it their way. So guys like Malik Monk, maybe even a Wayne Ellington, you know what I'm saying, can easily run the floor at Westbrook. Guys like that. But when you got guys like LeBron and AD, that's like they already won a championship. You see, when guys won a championship, they're not gonna want to do it the way that the guys haven't won a championship with. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even want to listen to that. So, that's a lot to think about right here, man. So this trade scenario can happen. I'm super excited, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's far-fetched. I think they're gonna run with Westbrook. They're gonna run it out, period. Because they're gonna look at the future for LeBron being gone or retired or whatever, and they're gonna focus on AD and Westbrook. But if Westbrook can get up out of there, I think he needs to do it, and he can go with a younger team where, and they can definitely run. He could be able to run the offense like they want. There's not going to be any ego checks because no one on the Pelicans, I don't believe, won a championship. So no one can come up there and try to tell them, say, hey, like, I can't do it your way. You're going to have to try to find me in my way. You know what I'm saying? And some guys are just used to doing things their way, you know what I'm saying? Especially when running the floor, telling people what places where to go at. And that could be a big issue right now for the Lakers. So they'll find that out down the road, you know what I'm saying? But you guys, more to come. More to come. Let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section below. Until the next time, it's your boy Re-Up, keeping it real, raw, and 100. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.